Here is Tallulah Berckley.
I never feel more alive than when I'm on stage performing. Whether it be acting, singing, or dancing, the connection with my cast and crew, the magic in the room when the audience comes alive. It's unlike anything in the world, and I'm addicted to it. Whether as a very young child with dog ears dancing to "How much is that doggy in the window?" or belting at the top of my lungs with my favorite Meadows Mustangs and Rock of Ages, there is no show too small and no challenge too grand that I don't run towards with fire in my heart and passion in my soul. But did you know, beyond the lights, the roar of the applause, the joy of transforming an audience through song and storytelling, there's something even more mysterious happening in our minds. The rush you feel when Taylor Swift takes the stage to perform Shake It Off, or the mind-blowing moments when tears roll down your cheeks from something so beautiful that words alone can't express that feeling coursing through your veins, actually starts at a neurological level. The feeling is chemical. The energy is literally electric. We don't just feel more alive. We actually are more alive. Our brains are fully engaged in ways that we can almost never recreate, and the flow of our mental state has been studied by scientists for years. Stephen Kotler's research shows that the brain produces a giant cascade of neurochemicals. You have anandamide, neuroepinephrine, dopamine, serotonin, and endorphins. All 5 of these are performance-enhancing neurochemicals, and in a flow state, information is taken in at a deeper and more precise level. And just think about that for a second. By going all in with your passion and pouring everything you love into your soul, not only do you increase your potential, but you also increase your capacity for joy, happiness, and the likeliness for success. We are all more alive when we're performing at our peak, especially for me when I'm in my space and in the zone. I remember this moment really vividly. My sister Lydia and I and the other cast of 40 had just crushed the finale in Mamma Mia with a sold-out audience my freshman year in high school. We were singing Waterloo from ABBA, and the audience was on their feet. Over 1,000 people, all clapping, singing, dancing, and cheering, celebrating every word, each move. I can hear the thunderous applause in my mind right now. I can hear just that rumble of the theater in my bones. 86 million neurons firing on the same frequency. More than the limitless feeling of being fully alive. I was on fire, and in that moment, I was unstoppable. But here's the catch, and I'm going to let you in on a little secret that we can borrow from my biology, physics, and chemistry classes. We can all be unstoppable. That feeling isn't just for the brave few or those you think are natural on stage. No, in fact, if we look at the research, what we know is that we can all experience that state of being. That rabbit in the hat, so to speak, is called neuroplasticity, which is the brain's ability to adapt to information and form new neural pathways, which we all have the ability to do. We can all grow into something more, something better. When information and activity is associated with an emotionally significant experience, not only does it activate the brain's amygdala, which processes emotions, it also activates the brain's hippocampus, which forms long-term memorization. And both of these brain structures work together in the process of memorization and chemical release. And just think about that for a second. Like literally, when you pour your soul into things that you love, and when you go all in with your passion, you're growing your brain and your future potential. Like we could do this today. I'm genuinely a happy person. I consider my glass half full, my frown upside down, and I usually have a pep in my step. But I have down days too. In fact, I've had entire down eras, and I want to share with y'all what it felt like. When I was in middle school, there is this group of girls dedicated to making my life miserable. Every day was another dread. Sometimes it was nasty comments or little jabs between classes. Other times, it was outright ugly. I was hit in the locker room. I was attacked. And these girls mocked me. And not because of something I had done, It was simply because I wasn't in their group. I wasn't one of them. I was me. And that was enough crime to be harassed, physically hurt, and left to be feeling alone. I vividly remember being excluded from class groups, lunch tables, and from feeling good about anything. So in short, all of that ugliness hurt me badly. But the real penalty I felt for not being in the group was shame. I felt ashamed to be me. I felt embarrassed to be more. Can anyone relate to that? But that's what I'm talking about today. We all hit the bottom. We all experience lows, but we don't have to stay there. We all have a choice, now and always. We can use our neuroplasticity to our advantage. We can choose to have hope. I turned to the stage. I chose to invest in my passion. My choice became my power. I also surround myself with better friends and people who love me for being me. And today I'm pursuing my dreams. I'm applying to over 30 top universities for programs in the dramatic and theatrical arts. I'm going to continue to be on stage, performing on film, and continue to pursue my passion. And here's my challenge for each one of you, to my favorite Meadows Mustangs. No matter what the situation is, you can decide to rise up. If you can breathe, you can be better. And I want you to remember this. The only thing limiting you is yourself. We are unstoppable. We are the future. We will all get there together, and we will never give up. Thank you.